Welcome back. Oh, well, so it's been a dreary? Yeah, I don't know. It's been a messed up week. We've had a lot of spit and mist and cold weather. It actually got down to, I've seen 39 months. So it's been weird, but today it's hot again. It's like a nice summer day. A little bit of a breeze. It's perfect. So I got some parts in today. This morning, John Deere, for that Moco. Those of you that remember, the bearing went out in it. And finally got everything ordered for it. We had to get a new, I thought we just had to get a new bearing. So I put a new bearing in it. And then I put it all back together and it was still wobbly. This is the pulley for it and this is the shaft. And when it was in there, it was still just a little bit wobbly, more than I wanted it to be. So I thought that this was just wore down, and trying to find this shaft was like a 2-week process for John Deere. But they found it, and then they got it here. And then after studying my pulley, I noticed that this is pretty wore out here. And I'm not exactly sure if that actually matters, because the inside of it is splined and that doesn't go over anything. It actually stops right before that. But I went ahead and ordered a new pulley as well. So both of those came in today, and we're going to figure out which one we need or if we need both, because I don't want no play in it, because, well, that's just going to wear out another bearing in time, and we don't want that. We also got our grain cart back. We took this grain cart in and had new liners welded in on both augers, and then had both augers completely rebuilt because they were getting so thin. And then the liners were starting to get holes in them, and we found a shop in Grand Island that would put new liners in, weld them in, and then they rebuilt our augers again. This cart is like a 2009 is what we figured, because a 2010, which is what our new cart is that we just got, is a 50th year anniversary. And it's a twin to this, got different tires on it, but it's a twin. But one of the things that we did is when we brought this in, we showed them where there's a couple cracks starting, and they looked over this whole thing, and the welding shop did, and they completely went over this thing and welded every crack and reinforced it. Like, they did a phenomenal job. Dad came in here and spray painted a lot of this, but they just beefed up all the corners. We had a lot of problems with this a couple years ago, cracking, and we always had it welded. Well, they ground the welds off and they put a diamond plate here on both sides, welded that in. They re-welded that corner, that right there. Come up here. This side right here, around the axle shaft there. They re-welded all that, gusseted it, re-welded that. And I think that's it. I also felt like I forgot to mention, the shop needs cleaned terribly. So I know you've probably seen it in the background and it's a disaster, and that's because it's a disaster. Yeah, we'll take this one. So this is the bearing that went out. Here's the rest of the shaft. The shaft goes up through here, and we're gonna get that taken care of. So the main thing we gotta do first is, here's the old shaft and the old pulley. I think we're gonna put the new shaft in and then the old pulley on, wiggle it. If it wiggles, we'll try vice versa, as in old shaft, new pulley. If it still wiggles, then we're just gonna have to go new everything. Which is unfortunate because John Deere is overly priced on everything. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't wiggle at all. So that's the old pulley with the new shaft. So that shaft was our issue, which is good. That means I can return the pulley, which is great because that's like $500 some. So now I'm gonna pull this back off, and then I gotta put a new U-joint in this shaft and the shaft that goes on there. Then we can put her back together, slap the belts on, put the shield cover back on, and then we should be good to go. So you can definitely tell, like, yeah, this one has a lot of nicks. I think they torched the old bearing off. It must have gone out one other time before me. And I'm guessing that's why it went out again, is because they didn't want to replace it, so they just left it wobbly wobbly. So, out with the old. Just gotta put this together. I don't know if you guys really want to see this, so I'll just speed it up a little bit for you. Just like that, we're done. So one of the things that we're gonna do now that we got that all done, is Dad's pickup door says it makes a lot of noise. And it actually kind of binds too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some FPPF big red grease on it. FPPF sent me this. They reached out to me and they sent me a bunch of products to try out. Want me to show you guys on the channel. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what these things do. Some of the stuff they specialize in is winter anti-gel, winter treatment stuff, which unfortunately is right around the corner that we'll be using that. But fortunately we will be protected with these guys. But they just sent it to me and they told me to try it out, show you guys what it's all about. Their link will be in the description down below. Check them out. And we'll show you guys what this can do. Shake it up a little bit here. So this product is actually a red grease. So it's not really like a penetrating, but it's more of a grease, like a liquid grease. So let's see if it makes a difference. like butter. The door opens and closes really easy. And actually, Dad has to spray the passenger door down at least once, maybe twice a week, because that door will actually bind. And he just sprayed it down, so we're gonna wait till it gets really bad. I'm gonna show you guys again, but we'll spray this on there and I'll show you how much of a difference it makes. I have used this stuff a little bit already and I really do like it, and it sticks on a lot better. It's just red grease, Big Red. They sent some penetrating oil, and as you know, on a farm, that's all you use is penetrating oil. So we will be using that a lot too. So again, link will be in the description down below. Go check them out. Tell them Jesse from JM Farm and Cattle sent you. Put this machine away, and then what, Dad? Now what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I can start hauling pipe trailers away and go get my other last irrigation motor too.
The tires aired up on that. I was showing them all the welds that we had to have done.
I forgot to paint one of them,
On the top, on the angle?
Yeah. It's so dark here this morning, I couldn't see that one down there.
Right there?
Oh, no, down there. No, I've never seen that.
Oh, that one. Yeah, there's one right there too.
I thought there was another weld somewhere. Looking good, huh?
Emily, we're gonna clean the shop today.
Oh, really?
We're having a party tonight.
I hear it.
Yeah, you're invited. Mom said you're going.
Here? Yeah. I didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah, we just thought of it this morning.
Oh.
Cornhole party.
Huh?
Cornhole.
Really?
Yep.
Hi, Roscoe. Hi, Goofy.
Roscoe, you're getting big. Everybody missed you. Hi, Goofy. You're still short.
Hi, Goofy.
You excited
Yeah. For what?
to clean this mess? And we got to make sure that's spotless. Like, clean. You alright? Okay, well, project's done. We're gonna clean shop because we're having a cornhole party tonight, so we're gonna clean all this out so we can have some fun. Be sure and hit the thumbs up button. See you next time.
Bye.
Hit the thumbs up and subscribe.